Hi guys, I get to talk to you today about a really exciting opportunity that we have going on at Beaumont. You might start seeing signs like this up around the school, maybe even around town. This is all about the 100K for BMA. This says, help BMA win 100K. You might not all know what 100K is, but you might guess because there's a dollar sign there and there's some money pictures that it has to do with winning some money, and it does. This will also tell you here that it has to do with something that's happening in October. So we're not quite ready for this to start just yet. People will be voting in October, and your families will hear more about that coming up really soon. But the important thing for you guys is it has to do with an arts-themed playground. So what's happened is we have entered a contest, and the prize for the contest is $100,000. We're going to talk in just a minute about how much money that is because it's pretty cool. But the other thing that's pretty cool is what we would do with that money. So I just want to show you a few pictures. We're going to do things like our entrance to our playground's pretty boring right now. We want our school to look like an art school. So we want to do things like make our stairs into an artwork. This would actually be something we'd have an artist come in and work with students, and students would actually make some of these designs that would go onto our staircase. We'd also want to take things like our kind of boring looking track, and we're going to paint on a lot of our surfaces. So everything's going to become really colorful. We might paint some games onto some of these places. And this thing over here is pretty neat, where we've got theater and dance and music classes and art classes at Beaumont. We thought it'd be pretty cool if we had a place out on the playground to do some of those things. So this would be a big stage, and this is getting put in an area that's really muddy right now where kids really aren't allowed to play. So that'd be pretty cool to not only get rid of a really muddy, nasty area, but also give us a stage where kids could practice their dance or their theater, or there'd be some musical instruments. There's gonna be a chalkboard area where our artists could draw. So it's a lot of really exciting things if we win the $100,000. You guys are actually gonna get a chance today to make a piece of artwork that can help us advertise this contest. But before we do that, I thought it would be good to talk about just exactly how much is $100,000. So we're going to start out with this. We all know this one. This is a $1 bill. Pretty familiar with that. You can think about how much you can buy with $1 bill. That's not what we're going to win. You can multiply that $1 bill times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'd be a lot to carry around in your wallet. So instead, they do make a $10 bill. That's not what we're going to win. If you take that $10 bill and multiply it 10 times, you get 100. There's what 100 looks like. We're not going to win $100 bills. If you take $100 bills and you multiply it by 10, you get $1,000. That's not what we're going to win, but that is what a $1,000 bill looks like. Pretty cool. If you took that $1,000 bills and you multiplied it by 10, you get $10,000. Did you even know that there was a $10,000 bill? Look at that thing. I've never seen one before. I've never had that much. We're not going to win $10,000. If you take $10,000 and multiply it by 10, let's count. This one's 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Count with me. 40,000. 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, and that last one down there makes $100,000. That's what this contest is for. If I did that in $1 bills, so those are all little stacks of $1 bills. Each one of those stacks is 100. It would take 5 pages of stacks of $100 bill or $1 bills to equal $100,000. I think it's so much money it would probably fill my entire rug area with $1 bills, probably all the way up to the ceiling. And they do make, I've never seen one, a $100,000 bill. That's what it looks like. See right there? $100,000. So this contest is pretty exciting. Schools don't usually get a chance to win that much money, and we could win $100,000. $100,000, guys, all for a really cool arts-themed playground. So what we're going to do today to help Beaumont with this contest is you have an opportunity to do a little dreaming. The contest that we're in is called the Dream Big Contest. I had to dream really big and tell them what my dream was for our playground, and they thought it was pretty cool. Now we're in the finals for the contest, and today I thought maybe you could do some dreaming. And so we've got 3 different choices for you. You've got a piece of paper that looks like this, says Dream Big, and it's got a place for you to do some drawing. You could do some writing there if you wanted to. One of the pages says, Dream Big, what do you dream to be when you grow up? One of the pages says, what do you dream of buying with $100,000? If you won a contest like this, you could draw a picture. What would you buy with $100,000? And the last one says, what do you dream of building on Beaumont's playground? So if you've got some ideas already of like what would be really cool to spend this money doing on our playground, you could draw or write your ideas on your piece of paper. If you have extra time, you can do 2. You could do 3. I'm going to ask you to leave those papers with us today. And I might even use some in some posters and some signs around the school to help tell people about how cool this contest is and what some of your dreams are about what we could do with this money if we won it. So I want everyone to dream big, think big, no limits. What would you do either when you grow up? What would you do if you won $100,000? Or what would you like to see done on the Beaumont playground? Okay, you've got materials at your table. I'm going to ask everyone to do their drawing in pencil first so we can make it really good, really neat, because I want to use some of these for signs to tell people about this important contest. So draw it in pencil first, draw light until you get it right, and then you've got markers or crayons or colored pencils at your tables. Not using the glue, not using the scissors today, but you can color yours. Make it as good as you can. If you have extra time, do another one. Thanks, guys.